The president's son, George Ruto, yesterday launched another bus to his expansive collection of buses, with the latest addition being called Mood, and I hear it costs 14 million Kenya shillings. In fact, here's the bus being launched. Now, for the sake of curiosity, here's what the bus looks like in regards to the interior.
Hello. Interior moja imeenda shule. Hello. Interior moja imeenda shule. Na hakuna kubahatisha. Yani vitu fine, yani vitu.
Now, as you can imagine, hii interior is strictly a sherehe. That's what has been going on ever since it was launched. Here's the tip. Feature number 2, the front seat is supposed to accommodate the driver and 2 passengers, maybe 3, but instead it's the driver and a DJ who is seated with DJ decks. Here's a tip. So having said that, in this video I want us to look into why this move by George Ruto is actually brilliant. Number 1, these buses that George Ruto is always launching allow him to connect directly with the Gen Z. Because Kenyans might not like his father, but they absolutely love the matatu culture, more so the Gen Z of the nation. The guys who are below 25 years. Wajua, for the others, miaka ikiendaenda, unapigiwa kelele na mdosi kazini, hautaki kuingia gari yenye inaendelea na makelele. So you just want a quiet ride back home. But for the youths, some of them will stand on these stages and wait for the matatu, or what they call nganya, that has hype, that has music, that has a DJ, lights that make you feel like you're in the club, a lot of confusion. That is what they like. So a lot of Gen Z resonated with this particular venture of George Ruto, and that's why you saw a very large crowd was there just for the launch of a bus. I was even shocked that bus inaweza toa watu wengi hivyo kukuja nje. Now, of course, part of the reason this is working out for George Ruto is because he's apolitical. Hakuna siku nimewahi sikia George Ruto anaongea kuhusu Raila, sijasikia akiongea kuhusu Rigathi, sijasikia akiongea kuhusu Mudavadi. I've only ever seen him talk about the father, and that was a very old interview on Citizen TV whereby reporters went to Ruto's home when he was DP, and that was in between 2013 and 17. Since then, nothing. So his apolitical stance is what allows people to engage with him in his ventures. So I would argue he's the most popular Ruto as at now in the nation. Now, despite all that, there is a very obvious double standard on display. This bus was launched right in the middle of Nairobi CBD, and no police officer intervened. Hata the loud guy, katibu mkuu wa mazingira Mosiria, was nowhere to be seen. Just check this out.
Nimeona funny na event ya leo. Nimeona funny na event ya leo. Majenzi ni wengi sana. But vile unapata kama karao wamekuwa deployed area zote za kona zote, hakuna. Nimezunguka na sijaona hata karao hata moja. Wale wako plain maybe wako tu chini ya maji. But sijapatana na wale makarao wanakuwa wamejaa huku. Hiyo inakuambiaje? Hiyo inakuambia kitu lazima at least majenzi pia tufungue tu macho. Lazima tufungue macho. Because I think nasikia dinga imepatikana.
So I guess it doesn't matter what you know, it's all about who you know. If you know the right people, you can do whatever it is you want to do in this country without recourse. Now let's see what Kenyans on X had to say about this, and I quote. Karandu Ngari said, "This is why I say stupid men shouldn't be allowed to father children." Now look, another generation of idiocy is roaming the land of Kenya. Taboo. Tuirio Twega said, "It will be stupid to say Ruto must go and they are feeding the beast. My heart aches." Niskanyoi said, "We can't even rely on these Gen Zs come 2027. wataona matatu wasahau hiyo mambo ya must go. The African mogul, hii generation kumbe ni wajinga kama wazazi wao tu. Maverick Wycliffe said, less than 5 years to Vision 2030 and we are happy launching matatus. Whoever brought this curse to us was very offended. Masharia Nyanjui said, this is annoying, disgusting and tiring at the same time, man. Bado tunataka kutoka kwa block. F y'all if you attended this. Nyatieng said, it was fun. Big up Afande Deno and Kinara 001. The fans yo, much love. Just pure vibes. Lenny Kadere, huyu ni mmoja Gen Z ambao wanafurahishwa na basi na rusha mataa kila mahali na mziki na DJ. Tola said, hizi nganya zitafanya msau must go. Now generally you can just see the feel online is people are annoyed to see this. They are annoyed to see people coming out to celebrate a bus. But kwa ground it is different. Our Gen Z wanafurahia hizi nganya. They want to take photos inside, on top, to the side of that bus. George Ruto could actually be one of the most brilliant Rutos of the entire lot. That much I can already see. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below. Do you think those who attended these functions are fools and traitors to what the country is generally trying to do, which is achieve one term? Or are they within their rights and they're just supporting a culture that has been there long before they were even born? Just drop me your own comments and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. Now in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.